p.m. and Saturday 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's all about the day-to-day face views of political actors from various political parties on political process, views of labor leaders, and most importantly, your views of the common Nigerian. Tune in to Aguleri 103.5 FM or you join online via mixlr.com/gistfm every Monday and Saturday. What are your political views? Keep a date.
As Nigeria prepares for the general elections holding from 25th February 2023, broadcasters are enjoined to make ethical reportage their watchword. All political programs shall observe the provisions of the Nigeria Broadcasting Code and other extant laws relating to broadcasting. All broadcasting stations must adhere to the principles of pluralism and ensure equitable airtime to all political parties or views. All political programs shall adhere to the general principles of legality, decency, and truthfulness. For the avoidance of doubt, the broadcast of a political campaign, jingle, announcement, or any other form of partisan party identification or symbol ends not later than 24 hours before polling day. Hate speech is prohibited. Be professional. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting. Announcer, management.
Listen to news updates on Aguleri 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Aguleri FM breaks the news with actualities.
I believe that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria,
you can as well listen online via mixlr.com/gistfm.
Good evening and welcome to 5 FM News Update. Today, Tuesday, the 14th day of February 2023. The time is a minute past the hour of 6. Martin Ifan Chukwueze is my name. The headlines. Attempted arson. Gunman meets Waterloo in Anambra. PDP Guba candidate Odi vows to end killings. Communal clashes in Ebonyi. Anambra youths abduct soldier. Imo natives in Abia endorse Ibazo, a highway for Senate governorship. Anambra North. Enugu residents back Stella Odua as senator empowers youths, women. Young girl pulled alive from Turkey rubble a week after deadly earthquakes. Now, details. Attempted arson. Gunman meets Waterloo in Anambra. An attempt to burn down another police station in Anambra State was stoutly resisted by security men on duty on Sunday night, and one of the gunmen was gunned down. The gunmen had attacked Ogidi police station in Idemili North local government area of the state barely 2 weeks after attacking the police station at Nnobi. However, the policemen at the station were ready for them and engaged them in a gun battle, during which one of them was gunned down. The State Police Command's Public Relations Officer Tochukwu Kenga, a Deputy Superintendent of Police (DSP), in a statement gave details of the encounter. He wrote, 13 February 2023 by 2:15 a.m., police operatives foiled an attack by armed men on the Ogidi police station, demobilized one of the armed men, and recovered many expended cartridges and 25 liters of PMS. They came in their numbers with an unmarked Toyota Hiace bus, a Toyota Hilux, and 3 motorcycles, and started shooting indiscriminately and attempted to gain access into Ogidi police station, Idemili North. They were firstly resisted by police officers on duty, and due to the superior gunfire of the operatives, the hoodlums fled the scene, while one of the armed men was neutralized by the operatives. Ikenga said the police facility is intact and that no casualty was recorded on the side of the police. He added that the area has been reinforced by the tactical teams of the command and the operation is still ongoing, and further details of their hunt for the perpetrators will be revealed subsequently. There has recently been a renewed attack on police facilities and personnel in Anambra State by yet to be identified persons. Recently, a police facility in Ihiala was attacked, while Obosi and some other parts have experienced the same. The most recent was the killing of 3 policemen from Delta State Police Command who was on official duty to Abia State. The men were intercepted in Ihiala, and 3 out of the 4 of them in the vehicle were murdered. PDP Guba candidate Odi vows to end killings, communal clashes in Ebonyi. The governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Ifeanyi Chukwuma Odi, has vowed to end all communal clashes and killings of innocent citizens of the state if elected governor. Odi made this known while addressing stakeholders and teaming supporters at Ikwo Noyo Community, Ikwo local government area of the state during a campaign rally that took place in the area. He expressed worries over the continued crisis and the land disputes rocking communities, clans, and kindreds, resulting in purported killings and destruction of valuable properties in the state. Odi further revealed his commitment to empowering youths and creating jobs as a way to engage them in meaningful activities rather than allowing them to neck deep in crises that will result in killings. According to him, Ebonyi State was known for peaceful coexistence, but now communities are fighting against each other, clans rising arms against one another, and even kindreds working against one another. He urged the citizens of Ikwo local government area to get their permanent voters card, PVCs, to vote for a credible candidate, especially that of the PDP on election day. Anambra youths abduct soldier. Youths of Anako community in the Ayamelum local government area of Anambra State have allegedly abducted a soldier sent to the area on a peace mission. The youths are also alleged to have taken away the service gun belonging to the soldier. Chairman of Ayamelum local government area, Chief Livinus Onyenwe, disclosed this to journalists on Monday. There has been an ongoing land feud between Anako and Omo communities in the local government. Last week, in the latest uprising, Anako youths allegedly killed 8 people from Omo, leading to the posting of soldiers to the area to maintain peace. Speaking of the abduction of the soldier, Onyenwe said a gun duel ensued between the soldier and the youth, and he ended in abduction of one of them. One was also taken away. According to him, the soldiers, in retaliation, pulled down the house of the gang leader and those of some of other youths suspected to belong to the deadly gang. The state governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, has directed youths of the community to immediately release the soldier and return his gun. The governor also directed law enforcement agencies to do everything within their constitutional power to ensure that the soldier was rescued and his rifle returned, he stated. Anambra State Police Command spokesperson DSP Tochukwu Ikenga was unavailable for confirmation of the report. Imo natives in Abia endorse Ikpeazu, a highway for Senate governorship. Imo State natives resident in Abia State have endorsed Governor Okeze Ikpeazu and Oke a highway for the Abia South Senatorial and Abia State governorship elections in that order. The Imo residents in Abia disclosed this during a town hall meeting with the governor in Aba. Day before the endorsement thanked Ikpeazu for appointing Imo natives in Abia into positions of trust, while adopting a motion moved in this regard by Frank Nnoma from the Olu zone and seconded by Egejuru Isido from the Okigwe zone. The Imo indigenes added that they have also adopted other PDP candidates as their consensus candidates for the election. Based on the recognition Governor Okeze Ikpeazu had given to Imo indigenes residents in Abia State, we are adopting him and Oke Highway as our consensus candidates for the Abia South Senatorial and Abia State governorship elections, respectively. We are also adopting other PDP candidates for the elections. We commend the governor for the massive road construction in the state and the peace he has brought to Abia State. We don't know where Imo people would have run to if there was no peace in Abia State. We also thank the governor for appointing an Imo indigene, Dr. Osuji, as the commissioner for health and giving him the support to excel. Ikpeazu has done well. We are solidly behind his senatorial ambition. Earlier, the chairman of the Association of Imo Indigenes in Abia State, Chief McDonald Oguke, explained that Ikpeazu has demonstrated that he values the contributions of the Imo people to the growth and development of Abia State. Ikpeazu, while responding, noted that Imo people constitute the highest number of non-indigenous residents in the state and commended them for uniting under one umbrella to pursue their common interests. The governor further expressed gratitude to the Imo people serving in his administration for their contributions. He urged Imo people to sustain their support for PDP candidates and assured that party's governorship candidate, a highway, will do more for them than he did in his administration. The PDP governorship candidate, a highway, pledged to not disappoint the Imo people, but will double the benefits which they had gotten from the Ibazo administration if elected governor, and urged the people to sustain their support for other PDP candidates. Anambra North, Enugu residents back Stella Odua as senator empowers youth, women. Ahead of the senatorial elections in Anambra State, Enugu indigenes residents in Anambra North Senatorial District have thrown their weight behind Stella Odua, candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, pledging to support her and the party in the forthcoming February 25th election. Speaking during the endorsement ceremony held on Sunday at Sharon Hall, Onitsha, Chairman of Enugu State Indigenes, Chief Paul Nebo, stated that the support stemmed from the track records the senator had garnered for herself, adding that Odua has performed beyond par and has touched a lot of lives positively, reaching all nooks and crannies of Anambra North. Nebo eulogized Stella for attracting developments and inclusiveness granted to non-indigenes as the Enugus. Some of us have lived here for over 50 years and we can no longer see or address ourselves as non-indigenes. In a nutshell, we are indigenes of Anambra because we vote, build our houses, marry, and do our businesses here. Your empowerment beneficiaries cut across every regardless of tribe or religion, which is the hallmark of leadership. Your ability to attract basic infrastructures and sponsorship of pro-people bills is highly commendable. Responding, Director General of Stella Odua Campaign Organization, Right Honorable Eukaria Azodo, who spoke on behalf of the Senate, rendered gratitude to the community for the show of love and support towards the senator's re-election bid. Azodo, the former Anambra State House of Assembly Speaker, emphasized the need for all to rally round a performing senator like Stella Odua. She rolled out Odua's achievements as serving lawmaker and former Minister of Aviation, which, according to Azodo, was beneficial to Enugu people and Southeast in general. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Young girl pulled alive from Turkey rubble a week after deadly earthquakes. A young girl was pulled from the rubble of a building in Turkey on Monday, a week after devastating earthquakes and aftershocks struck the region, killing over 35,000 people. The child, named Mire, who was found in Adiyaman, was carried away by rescue workers on a stretcher. Video from the scene showed government officials said the girl was 4 years old, but media reports later said she was 6 years old. Don't stop until you save the last life, tweeted the official page of Turkish Co Enterprises, which shared the video of Mire's rescue. Expert says the window for 7 people trapped under the twisted remains of buildings that collapsed in the last week's earthquakes is nearly closed. The 7.8 and 7.5 quakes reduced huge swathes of the border region between Turkey and Syria to rubble. Freezing temperatures and the amount of time a human can survive without water are among the factors reducing the likelihood of rescues as time goes on. Tens of thousands of bodies have been recovered in the search operations. Satellite images show Turkey-Syria quakes similar to 1906 earthquake that destroyed San Francisco. Meanwhile, on Monday, volunteers mobilized to help the millions of survivors, many of whom have been left homeless in Turkey's Hatay province. Rescue workers also managed to save a 13-year-old boy named Khan from under a destroyed building as he was pulled out into the open air. Shares broke out. This is where we draw the curtain on news update on Ebon at 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Attempted arson, gunman meets Waterloo in Anambra. PDP Guba candidate Odi vows to end killings, communal clashes in Ebonyi. Anambra youths abduct soldier. Imo natives in Abia endorse Ibazo, a highway for Senate governorship. Anambra North, Enugu residents back Stella Odua as senator empowers youths, women. Young girl pulled alive from Turkey rubble a week after deadly earthquakes. You just listened to news update on Ebona Ade, 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Ifan Shukwekizie. Thank you for listening. Once again, good evening.
updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM immediately after Angeles, 6 o'clock a.m. and the 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona FM breaks news with actualities.
I believe that if we are looking for a new Nigeria,
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/gistfm. Announcement. Association of Table Water Producers of Nigeria, Anambra State Chapter, Omambala/Dunukota Zone, wish to inform the general public and all pure water producers in the state that there will be a 3-day sanitation exercise starting from Thursday, the 16th, to Saturday, 18th of February 2023 in Omambala/Dunukota Zone, and will plead with water producers to desist from supplying table water producers of Nigeria, Anambra State Chapter, Omambala/Dunukota Zone.
So, subscribe, alright? Like, share. Thank you.